the briefing.
We're going to be here for a while, but we've got a lot to cover as we embark in this amazing journey here through Melanesia, visiting many different countries, different islands, and some very seldom visited. I know I've already heard from some of you, you've been going through the atlas, really trying to find out precisely where we're going. It's going to be more or less somewhere here. You're going to get to know this image quite well, and a lot of trekking there. I moved on to ships in 2018.
Yay, expedition team! There is a lot of them.
The expedition team. I'm going to pass to Dimna, and she's going to say a few words on behalf of the team. These two gentlemen, they'll be out there working long hours, and they're going to keep us led by our photo studio manager, Nate. Melanesia. We're going to be tomorrow at sea, making our way to Vanuatu, where we've got 3 different stops on 3 different days, up through the Solomon Islands, getting some snorkeling and some culture in there. Then we've got a lot of very interesting, varied stops inside of Papua New Guinea, starting in Rabaul in the north, and then a mix of small villages where we're going to be greeted by the village with a sing-sing or a performance when we get to shore, and then plenty of time for getting into the water. The final chapter of our voyage takes us to Australia, where we're going to cross towards Thursday Island. We'll also visit Cape York, and then we'll be getting some more culture in the Northern Territory with a visit to the art gallery in Yirrkala, and then a bit of fun in the sun in Bremer Island and the Kugari Rip before we end up in Darwin. We are contending with weather, we are contending with some swell that might slow us down. In a lot of those spots, especially the north of Australia and in here towards the Trobrians, we've got a lot of rips and currents that might affect the ship position or zodiacs. We are going to a place where stuff runs on island time. So when the operator lets Hillman know, yes, we'll be set up and ready to go at 8:30. Don't think like Switzerland 8:30. It might be a little bit early, it might be a bit later, but that is all part of what we're going to see. And there may be an operational detail that I have overlooked. It happens. But the better that we are at taking with what fate wants to throw at us, recognizing that our friends think that we're on the beach somewhere and they're very jealous already, regardless of what we're doing, and just having that mental attitude that is directly proportional to how much fun we'll get out of the voyage. Does that make sense? Guarantee that I can make at this moment in time is that this army of expedition travel professionals you've just seen on stage, and I can speak for the entire company of the Silver Cloud, whichever department that they're in, they are going to do everything in their power, despite whatever the elements want to throw at us, to deliver the best possible travel experience that you want and deserve. It might mean, for your safety, that we have to hold off as we load your Zodiac for another few minutes. All of us that are driving and getting you safely in and out of the Zodiacs. But there's a big onus on yourselves as well. Briefing, but if you have newly embarked, please make sure that you make it to this 9:30 here in the show lounge. And so you'll check in, we'll be taking attendance, and then we'll see you for that. Angel is going to be talking about some of the unique birds here in Melanesia and how their isolation on these islands has led to some really wild and unique adaptations.